Alright, welcome to my newest video. This is basically this is a PvP. I hate PvP, it's my worst matchup. And this here is basically the point of this video, is why you should always pay attention to your mini-map and warnings that the computer tells you, such as our units are under attack or our base is under attack. And that also goes into team games where our allied stuff is under attack. Generally a good sign to just go and check that it's, see if their mineral line's being attacked or anything, or if you can go and help. So yeah, this is basically Starcraft 101, nub lessons from a nub. Now the reason I hate PvP is because I've lost every PvP in who knows how long. Well, patch 1.4 is that. Since patch 1.4, haven't won one. And before that I was also struggling. I hate that it's basically just, so here I'm scouting in the darkness, because it's always worth doing. Even though it's really early, I still just do it, just to make sure that somehow they haven't gotten across. Done a lucky scout and just built a pylon. But PvP is the worst, because it's just 4 gate on 4 gate, or maybe I'll do 3 gate robo, get some immortals out, and just that'll help win the game. Kill your stalkers really easily. God dear, I just ate some crisps. Someone else a bit salty. Alright, so here I am, I'm doing my gas. Basically standard build for Protoss, 9 pylon, 13 gate, 15 gas. His scout's coming in. Always pay attention to the scout, as you all know from my other video if you watched it, if you're one of the 7 people that have watched it. So here I am, I hear my scout there, because he's sensible. He either saw my scout or he's just a sensible guy and is just going to go and have a look. But this is a fairly standard Protoss opening. I've actually toyed with PvP not sending my scout out until after I've got my gateway. But that's not ingrained into me yet. But I saw Gateway Cybercore gas, only 1 gas, so I'm thinking 4 gate. But I should have paid attention to the fact that he wasn't building a Zealot, because that is a definite 4 gate. He's building a Zealot, but he's got lots of gas, not gas, chrono. See, I don't have very much chrono boost. But yeah. I'm getting my gas out because I don't like doing 4 gates. I really hate 4 gating. So I'll generally try and get a robo out, or just get the extra gas for sentries so I can hold off their 4 gate with sentries for a bit. But I just I keep losing. So with this run, I just thought, I have just watched a game. I was watching a stream. Who was it? It might have been Desro or someone. It was someone who's, I don't think their English was their first language. It was on Shattered Temple, and basically the enemy got a warp prism out. He did sort of a 4 gate warp prism build, which would have actually completely destroyed him. Here I am supply blocked, like a boss. And look how long it takes me to build a pylon, like an absolute boss. So what he had done is he sort of built pylons around the edge where he thought the guy would send a warp prism in, and he warped stalkers in to catch the warp prism, and then he had a few units at the front of his base. And the guy, he went in and he basically couldn't get his warp prism in, and tried to come around the front and swiftly GG'd because his push just completely failed. There was barely even any fighting, and so from that I thought, even though it failed, I figured I'm in the nub leagues, I'm going to try and when I do my push I'll send a warp prism in the back, and that's what's going to happen, as you'll see. But so I've done 3 gate robo, getting my immortal out just in case, but I can see that he's gone 3 gate robo as well, and now he's getting a 4th gate, which is interesting. And something I've learned is that with PvP you can just stay on one base for quite a long time. Yeah, here I see he's sending a probe out, and so I go and kill it. because I figure he's probably trying to land a pylon here. And that, notice, once I checked that, oh, he threw down that, and he throws down the Twilight Council in a second. Does he? He does, anyway. Because I thought, he was probably going to try and just do an attack. But maybe he just was planning on doing a late Blink Stalker attack anyway, I don't know. The thing about being a nub like I am is, it's just like anything. Anything can mean anything. There's no right or wrong. There's just, I feel like building this, sometimes it wins, sometimes it doesn't. Whatever I scout I can't trust. Yeah, I also decided to just go, was like, yeah, I'll get Colossi out as well. Although 8 minutes, I probably should have done that way earlier, but see, he scouts me. He lucky doesn't scout that though. Or does he? I don't think he did scout it when he was there. But yeah, he's here. And I see it. Or I don't. Oh yeah, I'm sending my observer out because I'm getting another one for the base in case he went Dark Templar. That's my thoughts. And he's got his little guy, follow my army, I'm sending him down. Out comes my observer, I catch his observer. And he's like, oh, run away, but no, kill it. And I've got a Warp Prism setting up position. Now, getting out a second Immortal. This is basically just the really boring, long setup to my push that I just thought, I'll just do a bit of a push. You know, with my this guy, I can see he's still on one base, and I scout that he's going Blink. Did not know that he had +1 though, that's pretty clever of him. But he's got such a small army, I could have probably pushed ages ago. But yeah, so I'm just waiting. But look at it, see, I actually got a fair amount of minerals at the moment. I should have gone, I'm probably here, I've probably got this selected and I'm like clicking on the extended thermal lance, but instead I'm like, no, I'll go and attack. And I send a guy to go and build an expansion while I attack. He's off to build a proxy pylon right here. I'm just positioning myself. You know, he's got a fairly decent army, that's a lot of stalkers. He's got enough sort of for a few force fields. I would have placed that way earlier. Well, I did, but you know. Got my observer here, and there you go. The idea was, I think I attack first with my army, but he's going to come in, I'm going to warp in zealots into the mineral line. Now, I'm going to watch it from his perspective at the moment. I'm warping zealots into his mineral line, and he's sort of, I think he has seen me perhaps. But yeah, and then his probes are under attack, and he's just concentrating with his blink micro on this. Although he doesn't do too well with this, you know, just bronze level blink micro. He does pretty well and does actually pretty much destroy my army. But this going off, the little warning, your probes are under attack. Probes are under attack. He ignores it, and I'll just show you what has happened. No probes. I killed all his probes. That's why you should always pay attention to your probes being under attack. And while he killed the army, GG, left. Not the most eventful game. Lesson from that to be learned. Always, always pay attention to when your probes are under attack. It looks like he did have his Nexus hotkeyed. Why he has 2 Nexuses? Oh no, that's number 2. Oh my gosh, I'm such a ram. But yeah, he did have it hotkeyed, so that would have been just a quick double tap to the 2 box up here. Which is what I would have done. And that, as a nub, that's what you meant to do. So that's basically it for this video. Always pay attention to when you are being told that your probes are under attack, because if not, you lose the game, even though you do come better off out of the engagement. And that's it. I'll see you guys with the next video, whenever that is.